Michelle Powers is a spiritual life coach and energy healer. She has happily dedicated her life to helping others truly connect to their spiritual gifts and their divine destiny. Michelle was born with very special gifts from God, allowing her to see, hear, and communicate with angels and loved ones on the other side. Those spiritual gifts cannot be measured in way of a plaque or degree. Michelle has been praying, seeking, and learning the additional knowledge required to amplify her gifts. She is most passionate at combining her Reiki mastery and spiritual life coaching tools in harmony with her ability to communicate with angels all around us. With her unique combination of gifts and knowledge, she has connected many others to their spiritual gifts. Michelle enjoys using her gifts to bring light into the world and empower those around her. She works with clients doing personal appointments and holds inspiring courses and relaxing retreats. Raising her family of 3 boys is truly fulfilling one of her life purposes.
By show of hands, who here believes in angels? What if I told you there are angels in this room right now? Because there are. I was born with the gift to be able to see, hear, and communicate with angels. And it wasn't always easy. Some people think that that just comes with a perfect life. No problems. But a majority of my life, I wished away this gift, prayed this gift would go away, and felt very alone. And I really believe that there's something wrong with me most of my life. And how I'm able to finally get up and speak about this is because I do have an amazing family that loves and supports me so much, and an amazing community of people, of friends that I call family. Now, along my journey, I have learned some really amazing bits of knowledge because of all the things I've learned from the angels that have surrounded me throughout my life. And this knowledge has helped me to get through a lot of hard times. And since I was a little girl, I had the honor to be able to watch angels in action, helping their family members. I would see them with a loved one who was in deep pain and sorrow. I remember a time when I was in 3rd grade, and my teacher, who I thought was the coolest teacher, she was so fun and she was so spunky and loved her job. And one day she came, and you could tell something was wrong. And she finally got up and shared that her grandmother had passed away. And her grandmother was like her mother. She had raised her. They were the best of friends. And she just shared how she was really struggling, but she was so excited to be with us, and that was what was getting her through. Now, from my perspective, I could see her grandmother with her hand on her shoulder, helping her every single day. For a long time, I could feel her there, helping her and supporting her. And not only do our loved ones there helping us during these times of sorrow, but they're also there celebrating with us through incredible times of excitement. And I remember when my great-grandmother passed on, and she would show up at every single birthday party, holiday celebration. She wouldn't have missed a thing. She didn't want to miss anything. And she was there, she was celebrating, she was excited. She was excited to see us being together and making stronger bonds and healing and growing together. She was so thrilled to be a part of all of it. And your loved ones are with you, celebrating, and they're helping you to heal during times of need. They're not missing out on anything. And we have an abundance of angels with us. They're all around us. They're helping us every single day. And a lot of times I'll get the question, who are these angels? What are they doing with me? How are they even helping me? I don't really understand. And so I started to teach courses, teaching people just how they help us in our daily life. And I always start by explaining that angels are God's messengers. So they are an extension of God's love. And they're here to help us and bless us and help us to draw closer and help us to and remind us of who we really are and what we came here on the earth, what we came here to do. And the very first set of angels I want to talk about are guardian angels. Guardian angels, they are assigned to every single one of us the minute we come into this life. And these angels, they stay with us throughout our entire life. So there's actually not even a moment that goes by that you don't have angels with you, helping you and loving you and supporting you and cheering you on. And they really are here to help you to remember who you are, because we lose sight of that. And they're with you to remind you of what your purpose is here. What did you come here to do? And so that little whispering that you hear in your head, in your mind, reminding you of things that you feel so passionate about doing, I promise you they have a part in that, in helping you to remember what you came here to do. And not only do we have guardian angels, but we have spirit guides with us too. And these spirit guides are our family members. They're our friends, they're our loved ones. And they're here to cheer us on every day. They're here to love us and support us and help us in so many ways that we can't even comprehend. And they're constantly reminding me that we don't ask enough for the help that we need. We're trying to go throughout our day every day, and we're trying to be strong, and we're trying to do it on our own, but we're not asking enough for help. Anytime that we call on heaven for help, I promise you, angels come to your aid in abundance. You have so much love and so much support with you. And I have the amazing honor and blessing to have two incredible grandmothers. And they helped me on my journey. They were the ones that I could sit down with and tell them about experiences that I was having. And they never denied it. They never looked at me like I was weird or there was something wrong with me. They just listened. And that was an amazing gift that they gave me. And actually, it was my grandmother on my mom's side and my grandmother on my dad's side. And both of them are here with me today. One is sitting out in the audience, and she's cheering me on and crying. and the other is here with me in spirit. And she is one of my spirit guides. And she is always cheering me on. In fact, this morning she was giving me the longest pep talk ever, telling me, you can do this, you're going to be just fine. Don't be nervous. She loved public speaking, so this is thrilling her to death. She was like, yay. And oftentimes they live through us in so many different ways. They will live through us. My grandmother didn't have many opportunities to speak up about her gifts. She had similar gifts that I have, and she didn't really speak up about them very often, and she wanted to. And she wanted to teach. She wanted to share her gifts, but she said it just wasn't time. And there was a lot of people asking her not to speak up about those things. And so she didn't. She held it in, and when she crossed over, she was right there with me. And she's here every day helping me and supporting me, and we're working on this together. We're going through this journey together. And so the things that she was not able to do here, I have the amazing opportunity to do it. And it's amazing that we're healing together, and it goes full circle. It's an incredible thing. We're working together through everything. And our loved ones, there's so many things that they want us to know. They want us to know that they're not far away. They're not in some far off place. They're not unreachable. They're actually right here with you, and they're helping you, and they're aware of you every day. They can hear you when you're speaking to them. That's one thing that I receive a lot of emails from people that will say, tell my family member this, tell my family member that. And I said, well, you just did. You just told them. Because they hear you. They feel your love. They're very aware of anything that you have to say to them and thoughts and feelings of them. They feel your love. They're so much a part of your daily life. And another thing is that they're not judging you. There's so many people that are worried that their loved ones are watching them, and they're so disappointed because they should be doing things a lot better in their life, and they should be, so much further along in their journey, and they're not watching us in any way of judgment. They are just loving us. Unconditional love is what they're constantly giving us, just unconditional love. No matter what you do, they're just loving you. And they're so proud of you. They're so proud of everything that you're going through. They're proud every day when you wake up and you decide to just get up. And when you decide to try to overcome a huge challenge in your life, they're so proud of you. They're right there with you. When you feel like you're not quite good enough, they're there to remind you, you're good enough. You're amazing. You're so capable of so much more than you can even imagine. So when I was preparing for this event, I asked the angels to give me a message that I can share with all of you. And I asked for this message to be for anyone that hears this talk. And so this is the message that they shared. Do you know how much you are truly loved? You are loved beyond comprehension. You are surrounded with so much love, and you are never alone. We are cheering you on every moment of every single day. We see your gifts. We see your strengths. And we know what you are capable of. You have so much to offer the world. Your future is amazing. If you are living and breathing on this earth right now, you are meant to be here. You are needed. It's time to shine your light. It's time to remember who you really are and what you came here to do. Learning to love others and love yourself with unconditional love is one of the greatest gifts you will ever learn. You are love, you are light, and you are here to bless the world. Do you feel that? This is what I call a thin place, where the veil is so thin and you can feel heaven and earth, and we're so connected. And I hope you feel how much love surrounds you, and how much, no matter what you do, your loved ones are never giving up on you. You're surrounded with an abundance of angels who are cheering you on, supporting you, seeing you for who you really are. And we can connect so easily to our loved ones. And they want us to feel that connection. I keep being reminded that right now, it is so important for us to have that connection with our loved ones. They want you to feel that connection. They don't want you to feel separate or alone or disconnected in any way. They want you to feel like you are in arm with them. And every day, we're doing this together. So I invite you to close your eyes for a moment. Take a couple of deep breaths. And is there a loved one that comes to your mind? And can you feel a message from them? I want you to record that feeling in your heart. Record that thought, that feeling, that message. And I invite you to open your eyes when you're ready. And I want you to remember this moment and remember how easy it is to connect. That's how close we are. That's how connected we are. And that's how loved you are. I'm so honored to be with you today. Thank you so much.